Do you know the color of kindness? I've always considered myself a pretty kind person. As I was thinking about the things that I regret in my life, the opportunity to be kind, and I didn't use that opportunity, always sticks out in my mind. I specifically remember a time right after my mother passed away, and my brother was helping my dad load up his entire life into a semi-trailer. I felt emotionally broken, hurt, and very angry. And with these emotions, I went to my dad's house, stomped inside, demanded my mother's wedding rings, said some pretty harsh words to my brother, and as I walked outside, I grabbed this off my parents' wall. A picture that I had seen all my life and had admired. I had justified my actions that day. But I know that because of the kindness I didn't show, my family had consequences for years to come because of that. You know, being kind isn't hard. You can smile at somebody, you can help them with their groceries, you can open a door, you can tell them you're beautiful, things that we're all capable of. The dictionary in 2020 defines kindness as the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. When I describe kindness, I like to use words such as empathy, courage, and generosity. A great example of empathy comes from an article of Melvin McLeod and given by George Sanders to the students graduating at the Syracuse University, and he states, imagine you're on a cruise ship and the surface is made of ice and you're carrying 6 trays and you're on roller skates and you're drunk and so is everyone else. So nobody's the boss and the situation is unstable. There's no fixed point. We really don't know what's going on, and our feelings of sympathy or empathy is related to our mutual lostness. Everyone's lost at once. This was given in 2013. We're all on the same playing field. None of us are better or worse than the other, and we all desire love, respect, and security. I love the example of Laura McIntosh, a teacher that teaches kindergarten students, and she was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She made superhero capes for all of the kids in her class because she wanted to teach them something outside of the classroom that they could use in their life. She knew for these 5-year-olds that it took courage to be able to stand up and say something and speak out when something wasn't right. She knew that it took courage for these kids to give something away that they wanted, and she knew that it took courage for these kids to be kind when none of the rest of the group was doing so. She wanted to help them see that how to have compassion and that we all have a connection and that we all have the same desire. My favorite example of genuine generosity comes from a story told by Christine Levine. At 5 years old, she remembers moving with her mom, and her mother had no stability for her, no job, no money, no food. They had been eating potatoes for a month, and now they were out of that too. As her mom sat in the kitchen with her, looking out the window at a neighbor's overgrown garden, she turned to Christine and she told her, you know, if I was a thief, I'd go steal you some cabbage. And immediately the mother jumped up and walked out the door and went 5 cottages down where Christine followed her. As the elderly couple opened the door, Christine could smell the wonderful food that the lady had just made and was sitting down to eat. Christine's mother told her, you know, I don't care about myself, but I can't feed my daughter. Will you please feed her? Christine remembers this lady turning around to her table and packing up the roast beef, the gravy, the carrots, the potatoes, and everything, and putting it in a box and giving them to Christine and her mom. She didn't go to the pantry. She used that which she wanted and gave it away. This affected Christine for a long time, and it changed her view on generosity and poverty. Kindness changes the quality of our life. It promotes health, self-esteem, equality, and is infectious. I know that for me, when somebody's kind to me, I want to turn around and do something kind for somebody else. It just has that effect on us. Besides the fact that kindness is just instant gratification, it just feels good. You know, with all of what's happening in the world today, we have plenty of opportunity to show kindness to others. The medical field people, we can show them empathy and understanding of what they're giving up to be able to sacrifice to help those who are sick. We can show courage by trusting our leaders in positions and listening to their heatings, staying at home. We can show genuine generosity to our neighbors and giving away something we need also to them and sharing our things with them. The opportunities are endless right now. We all want to have kindness in our life, and we deserve it. And in the end, nothing costs of great importance that you're giving away that isn't going to be returned to you. In conclusion, I would like to tell you the color of kindness has no one color. It's like a chameleon. It fits in with its surroundings and it can fit in anywhere and everywhere. I hope you're all staying safe. Thanks for listening.